What's going on, guys? I am doing like in the middle of a project today, so I decided that I was going to film it, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Headliners and Cherokees are really well known to suck. You know, this thing is 20 some years old, and so it is 100% certain that it's going to need a headliner. So what I'm going to show you today is a time lapse of me actually putting the new headliner on it, and because it's my Jeep, we're going to have some fun with it. All right, so I got started here by taking the backing, the headliner backer, and just pulling the original factory fabric off, and then actually going through here. This is like the foam backer that's in between the two, and it had broken down, you know, between the adhesive that originally put it on and just age. It's just gross. So it came off pretty easily, but I used like a nylon brush to help scrub it off, and then I also spent a lot of time pulling a lot of push pins out. So the guy who owned it just had a ton of push pins in there from it falling down over time. Then I went up to the local fabric store and I found this fabric print, which I just, as soon as I saw it, I knew that this was what I was going to use. It's called Sharks in Science. And, you know, I bought like 3 yards of it and just went to town. I knew as soon as I saw this that that's what I wanted. This is like a felt type fabric, and I'm using some Super 77 adhesive, like spray adhesive, to adhere it to the headliner backing. And it just had a little bit of squish to it, which was nice to help mimic that foam that I had just removed. So the other thing that I did here was I used like fresh utility knife, fresh razor blades, and a really sharp pair of scissors. And I didn't even realize it, but this stuff was surprisingly hard to cut. And I found that out as soon as I started going at it. But I had to cut out, you know, that center hole there is for the overhead light. And then I've got the speaker holes I'm cutting out right now. And then I also had to do like seatbelt mount anchor holes, and then also some visor holes. So I've got those all cut out, and then we're pretty much squared away with getting it in. Okay, well, as you can see, there's a bunch of sharks, and I did not even realize what the orientation of the sharks was. Super happy that they are facing the passengers in the vehicle. No, I guess they're facing both ways. Still, it's like which way is up, right? Well, I think I got it. As you can see here, we are fully sharked up. And where we don't have sharks, we do have science, or we have holes that are supposed to be there. Yeah, it's time. We're putting this back in the car. Put it back in the car. It's turned out better than I thought it would. Yeah, I'm good with it. It's good. All right, so putting it back in the car was actually pretty simple. I just had to throw it back up there, and there's kind of these little tabs that hold it in, and then the factory trim all the way around is metal. So that all went in really well and really held the headliner in really securely. So got all that stuff in, and then I was pretty much squared away. Okay, so I've spent all day working on clean stuff and dirty stuff and making a mess. So I am just about wrapped up here. I actually am wrapped up, and I'm really excited about it. It's so ridiculous. So I want you guys to see this. Look at that. It is done. Yeah, it's freaking weird. So yeah, if you ever need to replace your headliner, do something fun. I'm gonna sit here and just smell the glue for a little while. It's good.